All right, what's going on, y'all, and good morning. This is Al, Fishing with Big Al. Welcome to the channel. So this morning, I'm over at the PADRE, North Padre Island, and I'm over here by the surf off of Windward, and I'm over here checking it out at marker 216, and we're just looking at the water to see exactly what it looks like on a Friday, March 4th. So pretty much the water is right here. And this is the dune, so that gives you an idea that we're at high tide. The winds are not that heavy. I think it's supposed to pick up a little bit later on, but it's got a look to it that could be in the middle of trying to see, you know, at least if you do come out, you don't have to worry about the winds. But at the same time, it does not mean that you may have to deal with hard heads. This looks like that type of water. It's not green. It's got that stained look to it. It's not heavy. It's not heavily stained. It doesn't have that look to it. But, you know, it is what it is. It could be that way when you get over to the jetties and, you know, go over there and buy your bait. Live shrimp is what we're using. And you don't want to waste a lot of live shrimp on a bunch of hard heads. Came out here the other day, and that is what it was like. I hit one small red, and the winds was high. I don't even know what made me come out. I just did it thinking that it was going to be one of those days where even if the surf was doing what it was doing, sheepshead are here and they may still find our lines, but that wasn't the case. We just ran into a bunch of hard heads, and you know, we can only go so far down. I can only make it down to the middle of the channel up on the platform. As far as walking down and walking out to the end, I only made it as far as the middle. The water was up, and you had a lot of waves that was crashing against the rocks. And so that spray was something serious. It was coming over the top, and it also was coming, you know, riding above on the platform. So if you had a cart or something like that, you almost took a chance of seeing whatever you had get washed over the side, because that's how high the water was on the platform. But like I said, man, today is one of those days. Good morning. Like I said, yeah, today is one of those days where you can come out if you're saying you just want to come out here to have something to do, right? If you're just saying you want to come and you may not even think about going out on the jetty end, you just may say, I want to come and then fish along the wall, park, and then go over there and sit, you know, with your rods in the water, unwind, relax, bring the kids out. I think that's safe. You can actually do that with no problem. Like I said, the water it's up, but it's not up so serious that you can't do anything. So if you do want to come out, you know, get you some live shrimp and then go for it. But with that said, I'm out. Y'all be cool and be safe.